Former Olympic weightlifter Tracy Lambrex claims female athletes are being told to be quiet over any issues they have about transgender people taking part in women's competitions.
Whenever we have tried to speak up, we've been told that we can't say that, and anything we do say could potentially lead to being taken to the human rights court. So we've been disencouraged every step of the way, and even to this day, athletes are still being told to be quiet and not talk about it. Laurel was a weightlifter before the transition, so having transitioned in the 30s, that athlete would have still had the benefits of testosterone for 30 years. So there's no way as a woman we can compete against a transgendered athlete who's had the benefits of testosterone for that long. Even with having to lower it, the lowered amount is still nearly 10 times the amount the average female. There's a reason why in sport we do have male and female categories, and by allowing this to happen, it's just blurring the lines.
Well, issues were first raised when transgender athlete Laurel Hubbard was allowed to compete as a woman. Before transitioning in 2013, Hubbard competed in men's weightlifting competitions. Later in 2015, she was permitted to take part in the Olympics after the IOC released rules for transgender athletes, allowing them to compete as women. Anyone who transitions from female to male is allowed to compete with other males without restriction. But those who transition from male to female face certain conditions. Firstly, their gender status has to be confirmed as female and hasn't been changed for at least 4 years. Their level of testosterone has to be below 10 for at least 12 months. Tracy Lambrex again thinks that the rules should be evolving as the sport does.
There needs to be more research, just looking into the facts and making sure that everyone is on the same page. Whether or not the rules are fair, that's what needs to be discussed. These rules were, I think, developed in 2013 or 2015. We're now in 2021. So I feel like the rules should be evolving as the sport does and as people evolve, because people are coming out now more transgendered, and I think that we just need to keep up with the times. Why should I compete when I'm never going to be able to win because this is what I'm up against? And I think there is the potential to have women dropping out of sport, which is not what we want. We want an increase in women playing sport.